That blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Well, we're on the way.
The normal. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi.
And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Perez. Now it's Yamal. Out towards the flank. Lovely feet. Perez shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward. Now that's well seen too. Fabian Ruiz. Montero, aim forwards. Janini Tavares. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Grimaldo. Pedri. Looks to the other side. Zubimendi. And here's it's Perez!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The normal. Tonk. Lofted upfield. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Grimaldo. And claimed it back swiftly. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Perez. Now it's Williams.
Shot a goal! In he goes again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Tonk. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Grimaldo cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Williams. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nico Williams gets into a good position. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Pedri. And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. Picks one through. Oh, delightful ball. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. Gary Rodriguez. Aim forwards. And that's an excellent interception. Montero. Out to the right. Now it's Janini Tavares. Pedri. It's a chance for Spain to break. Yamal played out to the left flank. Williams. He has found the way through. Proves too strong. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
And he's there to get it away. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Porro. That's good play. Chance to deliver. That has been knocked clear. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some concern.
Chance for a shot!
It's heading, could be danger here. Play towards the front line. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri played out towards the right wing. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. And he's heaved it away. And it's Grimaldo. Zubimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Nico Williams. Now it's Perez. Perez! Deftly away. Pedri. Oh, it's played into the area. Nico. Great chance! And again!
Spain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Yamal. Showing good feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Perez. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Ruiz. Great work on the overlap. Montero. Now it's Janini Tavares. Succumbs to the pressure. Zubimendi. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Grimaldo. And here's Nico Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Time to deliver. Nico Williams.
Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's in! Receives it in a good position here. There are a few waiting for it. He's being urged, and he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And it's Pedri! And he thumps it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Yamal knocks it out wide. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. Zubimendi. Gary Rodriguez. That's a cute ball. Calmly anticipates. No, it's Janini Tavares. Well timed, excellent interception. Zubimendi. Yamal. Played out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's onto it in a flash. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Janini Tavares tries a measured ball. Pedri. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. And here's Yamal. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Excellent Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nico Williams. Williams. And here's Perez. Now it's Williams. Williams. Real chance! And he's there to clear it. Pedro Porro tries a cross. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Tonk. Montero. Giannini Tavares. Pedri wins the duel this time. Lenormand. And it's Perez. Perez spread out to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinez gets across to intercept that. Zubimendi. Nico Williams. Pedri. Yamal. And here's Yamal. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
And they've got rid. And they've got a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And it's Perez. Pedri played with finesse. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Grimaldo cuts out the pass. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro, and he goes cross-field. Grimaldo. Williams. Williams' cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Takes a shot!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Perez. Perez. Yamal. Aim forwards. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cleared away. Pedri. Now it's Williams. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Pedri, nice-looking ball. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Subimendi. Williams. He is through. Williams! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Williams. So who's he picking out? Looking for a decent... Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Pedri. Takes the shot! Herring after the ball here. Gets good distance on it. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. And he's there to clear it. And it's Grimaldo. Williams, the cross comes in. And that was very necessary. Oh, good ball! Fabian Ruiz is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's trying the shot. Williams. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Fabian Ruiz. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found the way through. That's gone for a throw-in. Giannini Tavares. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for the shot. And it's hoisted clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Pedri. Grimaldo, Pedri, Nico Williams. Oh, shooting chance! That comes as a mighty relief. Moved on forwards. It's really well cleared. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedro Porro drives forward on the overlap. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. Williams.
Nico Williams made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Martinez. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Perez. Fabian Ruiz. Has crossed into the middle. And that has been cleared. Perez shoots! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Spain. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken. But
Williams! He's done very well to get to that.
Nico Williams clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Zubimendi. Decent chance! Just off target.
Zubimendi certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Now it's Perez. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's going to go a long way. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo. Oh, nice touch. Zubimendi. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Fabian Ruiz. Gary Rodriguez. And it's played forward. Giannini Tavares. Played down the flank. Gets it away. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. That's a good run down the left. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. And here's Perez. And it's Porro. Zubimendi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Nico Williams. Gary Rodriguez. Perez. Janini Tavares. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
He's had a shot!
Nico Williams gets it clear. Gary Rodriguez. And he's managed to get free. And climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Throw it. And that's definitely not his best. Pedro Porro. The normal. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Nico Williams. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Zubimendi. Out to the right. And it's Ruiz. And here's Perez. Williams! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Pedri. Pedri! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Polk moved on forwards. Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Fabian Ruiz. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Yamal. Now it's Janini Tavares. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Grimaldo. Pedri. Zubimendi. Pedri. Zubimendi. Over to the left. Now it's Williams. Tries to get it clear. Nico Williams. In again. Cleared away. A chance to play it in. Well read. The danger is averted. Played it again.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And he's running through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Gary Rodriguez. Janini Tavares. Pedri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Oh, they could break here. Janini Tavares. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Spain are making a change now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints of being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Pedri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedro Porro. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Zaragoza. That's a dangerous ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Porro. Yamal. Yamal has it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played towards the other side. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Long ball looking to counter. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Grimaldo, gently done. And that's put paid to a promising move. Giannini Tavares. Played out to the right. And that could set him on his way. Goes to finish! There will be a throw-in. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Zaragoza. And that has been clubbed away. That's been won straight back. Pedri. Martinez shifted upfield. Zaragoza. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Perez. Plays it across. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Lenormand gets it away. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Gary Rodriguez. This looks promising. Chooses to go back. And the shot! Can he stop it going out? Tries to get it clear. That's very neat. Goes for a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Ball swung in, and that's been well dealt with. Now it's Yamal.
A header!
Another header, but again the same outcome.
Spain really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Clears it away. And it's Ruiz. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. Subimendi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Perez. Pedri.
Can he finish?
And here's Perez. Perez shoots! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Going for goal! Fabian Ruiz opts to play it back. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Subimendi. And here's Perez. It's Perez! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Oh, Red, nice interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's really well manoeuvred. Subimendi. And here's Perez. Yamal. And Zaragoza.
And the finish!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Grimaldo. Zaragoza. Has a look and plays it forward. Referee's given a throw. Spain can make their change now with a break in play.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
That is lovely. Clearly not happy with that. Pedri. And here's Morata shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Gary Rodriguez. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Zaragoza. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, should have put that away. And it's been taken short. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Firmly met.
Spain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Grimaldo.
Spain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Up towards the front line. Gets into some space. Now who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Zubimendi. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. Lenormand. Pedri. Zaragoza looking to get on the end of this. Zaragoza. Zaragoza! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Gary Rodriguez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Fabian Ruiz. He's in a great position here. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. Zaragoza. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tonk. That's been drilled forward. Lenormand makes the interception. Fabian Ruiz, and it's lofted through here. No way through, so back it comes. Zaragoza. Can he get onto this? Fabian Ruiz. Zaragoza. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Aim forwards. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gary Rodriguez moved on forwards. Cross goes in there. Have it back and can go again. Oh, great shot!
And a chance!
Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And now he has two. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. Zubimendi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Grimaldo. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Great ball if he can get there. It's a loose ball. Gary Rodriguez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Morata. Over to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's made its way to it. Chance! Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Been knocked clear. That's the throw. Yamal, now here's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Zubimendi. And that will be the final act. Spain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no